Clock down to 7. Miller tries to draw the foul. Houston does a good job avoiding. Cummings tips it to Ward. Starks down the other way. And John Starks gives the Knicks a 4-point lead.
And that's not Reggie Miller's fault. It's his fault that he forced the shot there trying to draw the foul. But either Travis Best or Chris Mullin have to protect on the breakout there. But good look by Rare to get that kind of an easy basket in playoff situation.
Mullin down the lane. Beautiful move from Chris Mullin. Now we have some pushing and shoving after the basket. Starks, he may have been thrown out of the game. Terry Durham, I believe, just threw him out of the game. Durham signaling, pointing his arm up in the air as if you're ejected. Did not make a technical foul sign, but Warby threw him out.
Now the officials are going to get together here to try to decipher what happened. I saw Chris Mullin immediately go over to Reggie Miller and say, keep quiet, I think you're all right. Starks and Miller coming off the baseline, getting all tangled up. Nothing unusual there. But now Reggie Miller getting his arms up and under John Starks, and then Starks trying to disengage himself. Threw his arms and flailed, and no doubt caught Reggie Miller.
Durham throwing him out.
Oh yeah, left elbow right into the face of Reggie Miller.
These two have a real history. Obviously, several years ago, Starks with the headbutt on Miller. They've gone at it a number of times. But in such an important game for both teams to get involved in this stuff and have a chance of being thrown out is absolutely ridiculous. Starks has been under control most of the playoffs. He's known for his emotional outbursts in the past, but he's played extremely well in the postseason. And I think they're going to rescind throwing him out. Miller's called for a personal foul. Starks a flagrant foul, but he's not ejected. Indiana Pacers with a 2-point lead. Mullin feeling he can take Starks, trying to draw the foul, and Chris Mullin finds the range again.
As he was matched up against Charles Oakley at one end, and that got him out for some open floor looks.
Starks hits it off the screen. Rose knocks down a shot.
The ball on the floor to try to beat you that way.
Johnson, tough fall-away shot, rattles in, and the Knicks to move within one. Johnson against Pope. Johnson, the head fake, draws the foul, and one. Larry Johnson with a chance for a three-point play. And the Knicks have scored 6 in a row to regain the lead. Nice feed to Houston, can't get it to go. Johnson on the foul. And the Knicks,
although they do that all the time, and they're not getting much resistance from the Pacers, a very poor offensive rebounding team.
There's Childs yelling, and he's been hit with a technical foul. Childs had the ball stolen, then fouled Best, and then furthers the damage with a silly technical foul, and the Pacers takes it right back. Johnson has it stripped by Chris Mullin. Ewing leans in, and the Knicks have their largest lead of the first half.
And clearly the Indiana Pacers not playing their best defense, all out of whack at the offensive end, don't really seem to have a clear idea of what they want to do. But get a good look here.
Miller all the time in the world. Houston alters the shot. The tip by Ewing won't go. Fight for it. Oakley comes away with it, kicks it out to Childs. Allen Houston wide open three. It's good. Allen Houston from downtown, and the Knicks back up by 6.
And credit the offensive board work by Patrick Ewing and Charles Oakley.
Ward cannot deal with Jackson's strength advantage here. Jackson powers in, blocked by Oakley. Picked up by Davis, and he slams it in. Antonio Davis in the right place at the right time.
Players do. That's their job. They care about trying to win.
Miller wide open three, knocks it down. Reggie Miller pouring it on. He's got 20 points here in the first half.
Well,
the feed again. Cummings underneath. This time puts it in. Pacers lead the series 2-1. Game 4 at halftime. Knicks a 1-point lead. Stay tuned for the Prudential halftime report coming up after these messages. You're watching the NBA on NBC.
Surprising.
From Ewing, who gets it right back. Oakley with a rare shot, puts it in. Charles Oakley with his first field goal this weekend.
Then than Chris Mullen, but winding up with Chris Mullen's a tough cover for Oakland.
Ewing, strong move to the goal. Patrick Ewing now with 12 points. Double team. The head fake gets him away. Follow Ewing on the follow. Patrick Ewing, the Knicks' best rebounder, will. Miller. Houston trying to stay with him. Reggie Miller on the runner. And Reggie Miller now with 22.
He knew he was clearly beat.
Jackson again looking to post up Charlie Ward. Just powers his way in. Mark Jackson, no problems whatsoever in the low post with Ward. Well short. Smith's quick outlet. Pacers with the numbers of 3-on-2. Mullen spots up for three. That's good. Chris Mullen from downtown. And a 9-0 run by the Pacers. They have their largest lead of the game. And the Knicks will call timeout. Just over 4 minutes gone by in the third. Indiana, a 6-point advantage. Please now guarding Dale Davis. Smith's the runner across the lane, drops it in. Pacers. Ward for three. That's good. Charlie Ward from downtown.
Indiana Pacer defense, you saw how quickly they went and converged on Houston.
Jackson answers right back. Mark Jackson. Miller fighting through several screens. Turns. Quick shot. It's good. Reggie Miller. That's a
Get himself wide open.
24 from Miller. Oakley, he's left wide open. Charles Oakley knocks it down. Only his second field goal. Oakley has not looked for his offense all that often.
Some people from the Pacers telling me before the game about Reggie Miller. I asked why the tough fourth quarter. There's a big hard kick at half court by Dale Davis, wiping out Charlie Ward.
Davis picks up his third. Barely got the pass in. Starks squares, wide open three. It's good. John Starks from downtown, and that gets the crowd on its feet. Such an emotional part of the Knicks, who have now pulled within 4. Starks trying to get it off the screen. 6 on the shot clock at 3. It's good. John Starks, an off-balance 3, and the Knicks are within 2. And the crowd again up on its feet. Chance of defense. 7 on the shot clock. Rose looking to post, leans in. Top shot from Jalen Rose as Oakley gets sent flying to the floor. Down. Oakley, an open jumper, high arcing shot. A rainbow from Oakley. Starks trying to hold off Mark Jackson. And there's the foul. And a technical foul has been called. John Starks, a personal and a technical. Now, he got called for a flagrant earlier, but that doesn't. A technical foul could mean the difference between a win and a loss. Starks with a costly technical. 3 quarters complete here at Madison Square Garden. Indiana Pacers a 3-point lead. Johnson against Dale Davis. Best trying to help out. Johnson flips it up and puts it in. Larry Johnson pulls the Knicks within 1. Charlie Ward, a 3. It's good. Charlie Ward from downtown. And the Knicks back up by 3. A 6-0 run to start the 4th quarter. The Knicks now 6 of 8 from 3-point range. Timeout Pacers. Early minute of the 4th. Knicks a 3-point advantage.
Davis not having the same kind of success. Even though Larry Johnson didn't score there, made the nice pass.
Miller for 3. Reggie Miller from way downtown. Been the game tied at 85. 11 offensive rebounds for the Knicks. Childs for 3. It's good. Chris Childs, back-to-back jumpers. And the lead back to 3. A seesaw battle here in the 4th. Jackson on the drive. Smith, the little head fake, gets the defense away and an open look for Rick Smith. Johnson against Antonio Davis. Charlie Ward, another 3. Puts it in. Charlie Ward. And the Knicks up by 6.
They are not good defensive players as far as moving their feet.
Houston's on the bench right now for the Knicks. Ewing finding Larry Johnson. Beautiful pass from Patrick Ewing. Won't go. There was some contact as Childs comes the other way. 4-on-2 break. Alley-oop to Ewing. Touch pass to Johnson. Gorgeous feed from Patrick Ewing. And the Knicks have their largest lead of the game. Timeout, Indiana.
Patrick Ewing once again with the beautiful touch pass for Larry Johnson. Patrick Ewing making like a playmaker. The Sonic. Smith the drive. Rick Smith, beautiful move to the goal. Ewing. Knicks holding on to a 5-point lead. Trying to even the series. Childs gets it out to Ewing, who puts it in. Chris Childs making another valuable contribution. 6 assists for Childs. Smith's the long range. That's good. Rick Smith's from way outside. Smith turns and shoots and puts it in. Rick Smith's again. 14 points in the fourth quarter, and it's a 3-point game. As many as 8 here in the fourth. Oakley picks up Miller. Smith tries to go backdoor, and Antonio Davis hammered by Oakley. And Davis will shoot 2. Clutch free throws from Antonio Davis, who also hit 2 clutch free throws at the end of game 2. Antonio Davis. Houston has it with 7 on the shot clock, but he stepped out of bounds. And the Pacers will get it back with a chance to take the lead. Looking for Miller. Oakley comes up on him. Miller puts up the 3. Won't go. Starks the rebound. Tries the outlet pass to Oakley, but Starks is fouled. Antonio Davis grabbed him. Clutch free throws from John Starks. And Larry Bird will use one of his timeouts. Jackson gets it. Shot clock is turned off. Pacers down 3 with the ball. Miller looking, finding Smith. Smith leans in, puts it up, won't go, tipped out, picked up Mullen, kicks it to Jackson. Miller, a wide open 3. It's good! It's good! Miller ties it with 5.1 remaining. What a sequence for the Pacers as they tied it at 102. Unbelievable. Now the Knicks still have 5.1 remaining. They were holding their breath as Miller knocks it down once again. He terrorizes the Knicks here at the Garden. Gets it in Allen Houston. Houston struggling with his dribble. Houston on the drive. The runner. Short. And there's the buzzer. Game is over. Overtime here in game 4. Miller has it. 8 on the shot clock. Jackson with a wide open 3. Mark Jackson from downtown. And the Pacers take a 3-point lead. Jackson, the floater in the lane. Mark Jackson with 5 quick points. So Ewing makes his move. Left-handed. Won't go. Smith's the rebound. 2.5 to play in overtime. Smith's battling underneath. Pushes it up and puts it in. Rick Smith's again. And the Knicks need timeout. The Pacers starting to celebrate as they lead by 7. Knicks have yet to score in the OT. 2:13 remaining in the extra period. Rick Smith and the Pacers a 109-102 lead. Taking one possession at a time. That's exactly what the Pacers did. Houston throws away another terrible turnover for the Knicks in overtime. Miller, that's a 3. It's good. Reggie Miller from downtown, and it's a 10-point game, and that one just may have done it with 1:28 remaining as the fans now heading for the exits here at Madison Square Garden. Reggie Miller torturing the Garden fans once again. A 10-0 run here in overtime. And the defense all sucked in and broken down, enabling Miller to get that wide open look. Knicks don't want to foul Mullen. They're not fouling at all. Miller underneath and puts it in with 114-104. Lead down. Final seconds, and that's it. The Indiana Pacers now with a commanding 3-1 lead in this best-of-7 series.
Reggie, another big 3. You ever get tired of being a Knicks killer?
Well, I'm not really a Knicks killer. I almost choked for us when I missed the 3 in regulation to go up 2. And I was fortunate that I had another opportunity to at least tie the game.
Was on 8 with 5 minutes left to play. Larry Bird over in the huddle. I heard him say, Very rarely does he talk. He says, guys, it's one play at a time. And he looked right at you. He says, we're not going to get all 8 at one time. What was your reaction? What went through you?
Well, I told him it's possible. I've seen it before, but all we had to do was worry about getting stops. If we could get stops, we could score at the other end. Rick did a good job of carrying us in that fourth quarter.
Perhaps none other than Michael Jordan has hurt the Knicks in the playoffs more than Reggie Miller, and he does it in overtime today. Once again, our final score in OT. The Pacers 118, the Knicks 107. From Matt Kukas and Jim Gray, this is Mike Breen saying so long from the Garden. Let's send you to the Forum in L.A. and Tom Hammond.